Hello, everyone. Happy whatever day it is. Um, Sorry, I'm just sorting something out here. Welcome back to more Lost Odyssey. I almost said Last Story, which is a totally different RPG. uh, Last time we got arrested. It's not an RPG until you get arrested, but that's what happens. Um, and now we're in um, now we're in Numara. I was about to say this is like a war time, which kind of reminds me of Luca without the blitz ball.
You handled your role well.
So, my performance was acceptable?
Yes, Your Highness. We should now be able to achieve our objective. Let them loose and follow them to the truth.
And what will we gain from this exercise?
When we have proof they work for the enemy, we'll lock them up again. They'll give us excellent leverage in negotiations with Ura, and beyond the negotiations, we stand to gain information about Grandstaff.
Grand Staff?
Ura has built a gigantic magic engine called Grandstaff, and
I'm
We
surprised she doesn't
suspect they're
know.
plotting something. Right now, Ura poses a terrible threat to the entire world.
A threat?
Our intel has confirmed that the tragedy at Wool Highlands is connected in some way to Grandstaff. If we continue to allow Ura to run rampant, that tragedy could be repeated again at any time. The authorities in our military have voted unanimously to seize Ura as a preventative measure.
You plan to start a war?
Uh-oh.
The White Boa is already being converted into a battle flagship, and we've begun assembling troops and arms. This action is for the sake of the entire world.
I won't allow it.
While your Majesty may have other ideas, the people will surely approve these safety measures. In this present magic industrial revolution, your Majesty's isolationist policy is pushing the nation to its limit.
Uh-oh.
National isolation promotes peace.
This new regime must be created for the sake of world peace. We shall spread your Majesty's teachings using our nation's military might.
You think military force can avert violence?
Would you rather see a meteor fall on Numara? If that were to happen, the people who so adore you would be reduced to ashes in an instant. No, the Grandstaff should not be in the hands of those simple-minded fools in Ura. We Numarans should control it. Then we can use it to maintain peace all over the world. Numara would become the most powerful, peace-loving country in the world.
Uh-huh.
War is inevitable, Your Majesty. Figureheads. They should just keep quiet, play their role, and smile. Someone get in here, now!
So he's not all... He's not all sweetness and light. I didn't expect him to be. Oops. Oh, hi. What voice did I give you? What is it? Are your ears that weird looking? Not really. Really? So why'd you talk to me then? Wanna play with me? Sure. Okay, that's my tag. I'll run off and you try and catch me. Hey, you got me. That was fast. Well, it's so fun, so whatever. Here, you have this. I found it on the road. Pretty, didn't you think? Bye-bye. Play again real soon. Enter the end. upstairs. This is called stealing everything that's not nailed down. This is fine. Just steal everything. Steal all the things. Very important in RPGs. That's my brother who went on ahead. They hate packing up everything. I want to make sure you don't leave anything behind, okay? Oh, it's getting hard. Getting everything squared away when leaving the hotel is harder than it looks. Yes, that is very true. Return outside. Wait, is there anything here? Exit east. Keep going west past the crossing goal. I mean, this isn't west, but sure. What is it? Did I play a Canadian? Sure. Okay, let's play hide and seek this time. Not the perfect kind of place. But him? Well, it's a key. I'm tired of it. He's really suggests it's going to go to for a date. It just knows what. We're just so long expect you to wait. Turn across, head north. When I grow up, I want to be a mercenary. Why? Well, come on, aren't they just so cool? My mom says I gotta help out in the shop, but forget about that. If I was a mercenary, I'd be a million times more famous than a soldier. All the nations in the world want me on their side. It's so awesome. Uh-oh. It's reading time. Story time with James. The ramparts will fall to the enemy. It is just a matter of time. They'll mount their attack at dawn. The main body of the Allied forces is already drawn far back from the front. Only the mercenaries are left behind the barricade. Their orders? Defend it to the death. These men who have gone from battlefield to battlefield know exactly what that means. The talkative mercenary. They've just left us here to die. Chuckles the one called Toba in the darkness too thick for a person to make out his own hand. It was to buy time so the main force could pull far back. This would be their shields, providing our vital service for our employers. His dry, papery laugh shakes the darkness. Count says nothing in reply. Then the mercenaries must be gathered there around them in the blackness, but all keep to their thoughts to themselves. Mercenaries have nothing to say to each other on the battlefield. They might be on opposite sides next time, a time like this especially. They have to defend the barricade against the enemy's withering attack. They can't spare the time to even look at each other's faces. Council knows nothing about this fighter called Toma. His voice sounds young, but has very little experience as a mercenary. And Mango's talking of the face of death. It means deep down somewhere he has a weakness that prevents him from becoming a true soldier. A mercenary of even a hint of such weakness can never cheat death and live to see another day. That is the law of the battlefield. A man like Toma will only learn that law in the moment before he loses his life. We're done for. All dead in the morning. Not that silent homecoming they talk about. I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. In the darkness, no voices arise to second these sentiments. It's too late for talk like this. The day they chose the mercenaries' path was the day they should have resigned themselves to death. They sell their lives for little money. They prolong their lives, a day at a time, by taking the lives of one enemy after another. That's what a mercenary is. Nothing more, nothing less. Hey, can anybody hear me? How many of us are here? We died together or just delighted corpses in the morning. Don't shut up now. Answer me. No one says a thing. Instead of voices, the silent darkness begins to fill it with a tangible sense of annoyance. Wordlessly to gather on the battlefield, wordlessly to fight the enemy, and just as wordlessly to die. That is the role of the mercenary, the ascetic of the mercenary, if such an expression may be permitted. But Toma has taken upon himself to abandon that ascetic. The unit stopped us from the start. Headquarters don't know what they're doing. There's no way strategy that could work. You know what I'm talking about, don't you guys? We had to lose. It's a total mess. What the hell I on the other side? I could have got a mountain of cash for winning. Could have drunk ourselves blind. Could have had all the women we wanted. I could have gone either way on this one. But I picked the wrong side to fight on. Hey, you! An older voice booms out in the darkness. An angry voice. Yeah? What? That's just Soma. His voice more vibrant now, having found someone willing to talk with him. As if to crush his momentary enthusiasm, the other man goes on. I was shut up for a while. Really want to roll off that mic of yours. I say to the next world, a step ahead of the rest of us. I'm sorry. Instantly dejected, Toma falls silent as the darkness goes still again. The stillness has changed, however, with deep tension, far deeper even than before Toma started talking. The veteran warriors know, much over talkative men. Being talkative means trusting in words, trusting too much in words. Words are useless on the battlefield. You take up your weapon in silence, steel yourself in silence, you fight in silence, you kill the enemy, or he kills you in silence. All the mercenaries have lived this way, all but the talkative one. Soldier who clings desperately to words may cling just as desperately to something else, to the sweet trap of betrayal, for example, or the seduction of desertion under fire, or the lure of madness. Betrayal! Time has often seen pitiful mercenaries who, unable to endure the terror of being surrounded by the enemy, go berserk and attack men from their own side. Will Toma prove to be another such case? The possibility is great. And no doubt the other men are thinking the same thing too. In the stillness, they turn the same gazes toward the enemy. Toma, they reserve for confrontations with the enemy, looking for any signs of change in his demeanor. No one received a slight spread on him. A blade of silently pierced the left side of his chest. The silence continues. Not even the usual all-night cries of insects could be heard tonight, as they heard last night. Perhaps insects knew enough to clear out in advance of the enemy's dawn attack. The thought reminds him that he saw no birds in the area yesterday either. Although animals can snatch food when the man first built this fortification, there's been no sign of them for several days now. Animals have mysterious powers with foreknowledge that humans have lost. This has become painfully obvious from any visit to a battlefield. There can be little doubt that the animals have turned their backs on this barricade. Right, but now in some distant forest, a huge flock of black birds may be taking wing in search of human corpses to strip their flesh. It's feast time, boys! Said Rodeo. Somehow, once the sun is fully up, the battle will be over. If they don't get here first, they'll lose their feet to another flock from another forest. Their black bodies hidden against the night sky, those birds are probably flying for all their worth. A voice in the night, Toma's voice, weeping. Listen, you guys, I don't know how many of you are out there, but we're going to die in the morning. Or most of us. Maybe one or two will to escape. No more. Think about it. This will rise the odds. You've all been through this before. You're veterans, war heroes. Probably not scared. But even so, even if you're not scared, don't you think this is stupid? Huh? Tell me. I've been through a lot more battles than I have, so tell me, what the hell are we here for? We don't hate the enemy. We don't owe the leaders on our side anything. We've got to kill the enemy and follow our leader's orders. And we're still going to end up dead? Tell me, you guys. Don't you think it's pointless? Don't you think it's stupid? The only response to Toma is the eventual click of a tongue in the darkness, followed by someone else's sigh of annoyance. I can't take it anymore, says Toma. I hate this. And now he's sobbing. All I want is some money and maybe something better to eat and maybe some nicer clothes. I was happy with that. What a mistake I made. Taking work like this. Never should have done it. Kine gets his all his senses for movement in the night. Aside from himself and Toma, 500 soldiers are crouching down in the darkness. Not bad. All experienced warriors not being able to put up with Toma's whining otherwise. They let themselves get angry, so it's shouting at him and grabbing him by the throat or wheeling away at him. Don't let others consuming their strength and energy for their work started at dawn. This is an assemblage of men who know how to keep their silence. The chances are for life are that much greater. Assuming that is that the talkative weeping man does not become too great a burden for the rest of them. Still sobbing, Toba continues to curse his fate. Suddenly, something is different. Something stirs in the silence. This could be bad, Kime thinks, sharpening his attentiveness still more. When dawn breaks, someone will get in our way, because ahead the possibility of life will wither. The mercenaries know that, and because they know it, they might do whatever it takes for them to secure for themselves even the slightest added chance to live. I don't want to die here, tell you. Not now, not here, not like a worthless gob. You feel the same way, don't you? When light shines down through the clouds. For a split second, Tears appears from the darkness. He's even younger than Kime imagined from the summer's voice. He's practically a boy. Clouds hide the moon again, and a thick black darkness enfolds everything once more. A dull light stirs in the depths of darkness. Without a word, Kane darts, wind light towards it, as he gauge the distance between himself and Toma during the flash of midnight. Kime grabs Toma's arm. Something hard falls on the ground. The dull light flashes again. And this time, at their feet, and melts again in the darkness. A knife, driven by the fear of death. Toma's trying to slit his throat. Toma twists away and tries to free his arm from Kime's grasp. Kime chops him in the solar plexus. Without uttering a sound, Toma passes out. With Toma slung across his back, Kime strides through the darkness. Eventually, Toma wakes up and thrashes to get loose. Stop it! Let me go! Kime knows on the ground. Every once in a while, the moon comes out. Check your direction when that happens. Go straight toward the setting moon, Kime says gently. The hell are you talking about? It's the only way you can get out of here. Kime shows the thinnest part of the enemy encirclement, of course. There's no guarantee that getting through here will save him. From now on, Tom will have to believe his own luck and abilities. Are you coming too? Tom asks. No, I'm going back. You escape alone. Why? You come too? Let's both escape. Come with me. Toma clings to Kime's arm as he pleads with him. Kime gives him a hard slap in the cheek. The flesh of that cheek bait is too soft to belong to a veteran soldier. It's the flesh of a boy, a kid. You go alone. But why? To live. That's why. What about you? You want to live too, don't you? You should run away from me. You don't want to die, do you? Want to live. No. Time has no great desire to live. He lives because there's nothing else he can do. He lives because he has to. Tom is far too young. His own version of life far too fragile for him to live in such a life. We live to fight. That's what mercenaries do. But get the hell out of here. You're ruining it for the rest of us. You guys will never win this battle, so don't run away. It's our job to fight. With that, Kine turns on his heels and starts back the way he came. Thomas stands there, watching Kine move away, and a moment later he himself darts into the western forest. To fight or to flee? Kine cannot know which holds out the greater promise for life. He also believes that it's better not to know. Except, I hope you make it, boy, he mutters, walking on. Just as skies start to brighten little by little, so the enemy's all-out attack will begin. From the western forest, the two birds take the air. Perhaps this minute is a small-scale battle started in silence, or that the poor young mercenary has filled his back to the enemy. Kine does not look back to or break a stride. He feels certain that the talkative mercenary, he has seen that talkative mercenary before. Before the war broke out, the boy selling fruit in the market along the highway. He's a good boy. Took care of his mother. The marketers were saying, live a full life. Kine wishes for the boy as he himself walks on, glaring at the lightning eastern sky. So much reading. So much reading. Just noticed that the dog hidden in front of the palace was looking for. Oh hey, gets back to his master by itself. Climb the ladder. Judging the previous alley, then go west by the lower alley. Ah, you found me, but I'm sure you'd never get me here. How the heck did you get in here? It's locked, wasn't it? Well, oh hello there. You have a new key for me. Yep, my dad's busy, so I brought it over for him. Here you go. Gee, thank you. My old team's broken, so I couldn't open the door anymore. Still remaking it would take days. I was expecting a skilled man. Didn't know a fraction of the time. Well, here's your payment. Sort of extra file for me, will you? The guy who runs this job is my dad's best friend, so he also repairs broken key. He snuck in with that key. So Not really fair, you know. Hey, this seem fair. Oh, here, this is what the shopkeeper gave me. It's not a holiday, so you can have them. Bye bye. It's like getting rid of sun. Take the north exit. Take the north exit from here, or yeah, no, that's what it says. That's strange. There's supposed to be a girl here, but she's never seen. Huh? My girlfriend's waiting on stop. Oh crap, I did it again. Thanks a lot. Better get through quick. What? When you get that box me? Yeah, I'm sure. We watch the whole shoot you guys. Okay, so next. One of the dogs here you see 3 people. Thank you. Now that loading's all taken care of. Are you sure this is okay? Won't the captain yell at you if you advise her how much she helps me? No, don't worry about it. This sort of thing, you can handle a flash. Yeah, think of it as one payment. As payback for all the hot lunches you gave us. If you need any more help, just give us a call. More story time with GMs. Letters from a weakling. Once there was a woman who came from a foreign land to marry into an old family. Her husband was from a tiny village in the mountains, but he was working in a thriving harbour town abroad when he met and fell in love with her. At the time he asked her to marry him, his father in his home country collapsed and died, being the eldest son in his family. The young man had no choice but to return to his homeland, taking her with him, of course. Her name is Mina. This is not a name used by the women of his homeland. Indeed, her name is not the only thing about her that was different. The colour of her skin, hair, and eyes, and the language she spoke were all different. Had the young man some time been in Harbour City where people of many different lands crossed paths? There was nothing unusual about this. In such places there are any number of homes that welcome foreign men and women into the family generation after generation. But this is about as safe as a country as you can get, the young man told Time, sighing on the night he made Mina his wife. Time rushed there all the way from the harbour town and followed country to attend the wedding. At the banquet, the young man had given Time a look until he slipped away from the festivities. They're standing in the garden looking up at the night sky. On the eldest son marries, his wishes are of no importance. What matters is family. Two families negotiate the engagement, and a bride is chosen who is acceptable to the groom's parents. That's how it was with my parents, and my grandparents did the same. I know what you mean, Kine said with a nod. Judging from the formal wedding ceremony, it's easy to imagine the highly conservative nature of the area. Just as easy to imagine that the Rollins had not welcomed minors into the family. Alex, Kine said to the young man. Yes? The young man answered, still looking at the sky. You're the only one who can protect Mina, you know. I know that much, Kine. Mina is a wonderful girl. I know that too, of course. We were good friends. Cam and Alex had worked together on offloading ships at the same pier. And also together they'd often gone into the neighborhood where Mina worked on the outlawed stall. Even though Cam retains a bittersweet memory of Alex and Mina starting to communicate in each other's languages. You know, Cam, Alex said the other night in Sky. I think she said so too. But Mina was drawn less to me than to cut it short. Never mind, he said with a pained smile. Of course, Time knew how Mina felt, and it was one of her feelings she and Alex would not be married here today. But Cam held back. Still, he had urged Alex from Shreya's love for Mina, and helped the two come face to face. Then the regrets about playing the part of an unlikely Cupid for them. This will continue his never-ending journey. Cam was able to love Mina in return. One of Alex's uncles stepped out of the house drunk. Hey, Alex, what are you doing out here? He growled. The crowd can't be out for reception. Sure, I'll be right there, Alex said, turning towards his uncle. Kind tapped his shoulder. Make mine not happy, Alex. Leave it to me, he answered with a smile. Come on, said the uncle. Hurry up, the group's supposed to sit there the whole time. The entire family is here, we're going to drink the night away. The guy on six his hand and dragged him back to the house. Also smiles Alex when he glanced at Kine. His borderline polite smile could not disguise the gleam of distrust in his eyes for an outsider. Kine was sure he had noticed the same gleam, though perhaps not as openly displayed in the eyes that lighted under Mina. So that was the kind of village to which Mina had become a bride. Better make her happy, Alex. Kine called out again towards his friends receiving for him. I'm counting on you. But now the uncle had his arms around Alex's shoulder, and was most likely monopolizing his nephew's attention. Alex never heard those words from Kine. 3 months later, when Alex came to visit Kine and worked on the pier, I'm in town on a buying trip, so I thought I'd stop by and say hello, Alex announced. But, judging from the fatigue evidence of Fred's face, kind of a pretty good idea for the real reason for coming here. Casually as possible, Kime asked, how's Mana doing? Feeble smile, Alex replied. After the wedding, things happened. Mina had been accepted neither as member of the family nor as a resident of the village. Too many differences in daily customs and culture. But one thing that made Mina too different from the tiny village was the brown color of her skin. Oh, are we really going here, game? Are we really going here? We're really going here, okay? If only she could speak with people. Mine is trying best to learn our language, but my mother and the others make no attempt to learn hers. Not so much as a good morning or thank you. This is up to the daughter-in-law to do all the adapting. Still, mine is working hard to draw closer to Alex's family and birthplace. She was the first one out in the fields in the morning, work without a break until the sun went down, and do sewing until late at night. She would try and talk to people in a local dialect that Alex had taught her using gestures and body language. She'd apologize profusely if abject smiles, though she failed to understand what they were saying. Trying to easily imagine Mina going through these exhortations, made Alex's report even all the more painful to him. Did you come and visit us now and then, Time? Mina, I'd love to see you too. Kind of responded with a vaguely silent nod. Alex let it. When I come to cheer up, and I said nothing in reply. What's wrong, Time? Are you angry? I'm not going to visit. Why not? You promised me you'd make her happy, remember? We agreed that you're the only one who can do that. But still, sorry, I haven't got time for this. I have to get this ship loaded before it sails at sunset. This curt dismissal, Kine turned away and continued working. I stared at him from behind, looking frustrated and confused. Kine could feel his friend's gaze at his back. because he could feel it. He kept working without another backward glance. Eventually, Alex gave up and left. Neither man spoke words of farewell. Hmm. I mean, a year after the wedding, Mina gave birth to a son. The boy had bird skin like his mother. He just started crawling when Alex was it came again. Was talking for divorce, Alex said. Nothing wrong with our relationship. Mina and I love each other, that's for certain. But my mother and relatives said there was no way they could accept a brown-skinned child as the family heir. His existence supposedly harms the marriage prospects of my younger brother and sister too. Doesn't send the baby to Mina's family. Gone that far. Alex had lost a great deal of weight, as though he was living with much pain every day, trapped as he was between family and Mina. None of this made sense to came. However trapped Alex must be, as long as he was firm on what was important to him, there was going to be one answer to his family's demands. She would arrive without anguish or confusion. I know how strong you are. Alex sighed, speaking the tides back as Karen went on the hoisting surge. Hoisting huge spine snapping crates in silence. Young shoremen here were well paid for handling crates on your own. Loads take for the ordinary men's men. You know, when you calculate the number of loads each man lifted, so asking for help would result in a pay cut. For this reason, Kime and the others never complained or asked for help. They'd even lift the heaviest loads by themselves. Asked me like that too. Somebody nearby asked him, "You gonna be okay with that?" He felt the boat turned to his own. Fine, fine. He'd smile and grit his teeth as he lifted the giant load. But Alex was not like that anymore. Starting to think that maybe in the long run, tying mine down to a life in my village is going to make her unhappy. Girl says support mine and the baby, so it's not as if I'd be abandoning her and chasing her away. Just that for both her sakes, starting a new life. Having finished piling on crates on deck, kind towards Alex for the first time, looking down at Alex on appeal. And you're alright with that. Huh? If you're convinced it's the right thing, then go do it. It's not for me to interfere. Alex's features distorted under the impact of Time's words. Time said nothing and went back to work. His anger and frustration reaching boiling point. Alice had no idea that Myra had been writing to Time on occasion since shortly after the wedding, about the hardship she had been facing in her home with her husband's family. She said not a word. Instead, she would spell out how happy her current life was and declared repeatedly how much Alex loved her. And letters would end like this: I'm sure you too must be living happily, Time. Despite Alex reporting the situation at home and feeling such intense anger and frustration, he never answered Mina's letters. Felt certain if he was right with her, whether words of encouragement or comfort, or playing along with her sad lies, something important to give her spiritual support would snap in two. Can't see the baby, Kine, Alex pleaded. Man, I'd be thrilled if you'd do that. Instead of responding, Kine called out to him on deck. See that crate over there? Can you lift it? The crate and Alex was the same size and weight as one Kine just loaded on the ship. In old days, Alex would not hesitate to carry up to the ship, every muscle of his body shivering. Now, however, Alex gave him one timid glance, smiling to hide his embarrassment. Said only, "Not me." Kine said nothing more. Felt strong that the long shot friendship would come to an end. Don't fight for Time, whose life had gone through all eternity, with nothing more than a momentary acquaintance. Time been on his endless journey ever since. Now and then he thinks back to those bygone days, both Alex and Mina. Long ago came to dwell among the distant memories, the kind of memories that revive a deep sense of bitterness, and they are there to this day. Yeah, I can understand that. I've definitely felt that. Last made his first trip to see Kai in a year after the baby was born, and they wasted away to remove shadows for herself. I stood vacantly at the time, with voice lacked all the intention to announce Maya's death. She'd killed herself, hanged herself in the barn. Kai was amazed at his own detachment as he took in Alex's words. Maya's letters had stopped coming several months earlier, as she no longer needed to spin those sad little lies being accepted into Alex's family, and the times once where she had lost the strength to admit them anymore. In effect, as the latter, time was running out. To the very end, she could not make anyone accept her. My mother, my family, or the town, I said cheerfully. She was all alone, finally to the very end. Without a word, Kime punched Alex in the face and did 9,999 damage. Alex had to know and accept the fact that the punch would be coming. He did nothing to resist or defend himself. The fist hit him full on as it was sprawling on the road. Why? Kime demanded to know. Why did you say she was all alone? Alex righted himself. He smashed him in the face again. Alex began coughing violently and uncontrollably. He spat up a cloud of blood and back tooth came out with it. Can you well that Alex been suffering too? They were engaged when the district followed to do something about being trapped between family and wife. I also never wasted away so dramatically from the brawny young man he used to be. As well as he knew this, however, Khan could not forgive him. He had promised, he'd given his word, he would make Mina happy, he would protect her. Khan could never forgive Alex for failing on this to make good on this oath. Wiping blood from his mouth with the back of his hand, Alex dragged himself to his feet. I know how strong you are, said Kime was he once before, but the sound of his words felt father's tone. Let me tell you this, Kime, and all our relatives and the others. The way of looking at this is not completely crazy. To live in peace and quiet in the country, you have to follow the country's special rules. Just so happens one of those rules was not to accept a bride like mine. I was born and raised in that village. I know the village code, know it all too well. That's why I've been in such pain all these months. I'm a weakling, I suppose, in your eyes. I'm probably so weak you spit on me, so laugh at me, hit me, despise me if you want me to. Come on, hit me again! Axe thrust his face and Kai for more punishment, and Frank threw another punch. This one landed squarely in his nose. I may have broken it. Axe crumpled to his knees. The blood that gushed from his nose was blacker than the blood from his mouth. Alex looked at Kai and smiled to self-derision. Man, I should have been with you. That's what I think. If she'd married you and not some weakling like me, she'd still be alive. With a wordless, strangled cry of rage, Kai lunged at Alex, grabbing him by the collar and hoisting him to his feet. Another punch, and still another. Kai was not planning to stop punching Alex. Neither of Kai's hands still fastened to the front of his shirt. Alex looked straight at Kai for the first time since coming to the dock. Why didn't you ever answer Mina's letters? So she was hoping for a letter from you. So he knew. Alex knew everything. It's terrible out there in the country. Everyone wants to can find out who wrote the letters and who got them. Everyone out there is like family. Everybody but Mina, that is. But I just wanted to could have quashed Mina's letters easily. Did not form for sad little lies when it reached Kime. Instead, Alex had read the letters, resealed the envelope, and sent them to Kime one after another. He internalized Mina's sad little lies and started looking for Kime's answers even before she did. Kime stopped his fist in midair and asked, how could I possibly have answered her? Why not? Alex retorted. You know how trapped she was feeling. You must have known how much encouragement one word from you could have given her. But you're Mina's husband. Yes, that's true. You're the only one. You're the always one deepest in her heart. I knew that. Because I knew that, there's only one thing I could do. No, it couldn't be. Astounded, Kime just fixed said to him, I wrote to her. I pretended I was you. I wrote her letter after letter. Be strong, I told her. Keep your spirits up. I'll come to see you soon. You're too strong, Kime, so you can't understand the feelings of weak people. I don't have that problem. I'm weak. I understand how a weakling like mine have felt. I cried, blood streaming from his nose and mouth. There's one thing I don't know, Kime. I don't know whether Mina actually believed the letters I wrote were from you, or if she knew I was doing pretended to believe. I wonder, if I left my village so painful for her, she couldn't go on living there without pretending to believe? Kime made no attempt to answer Alex's question. Slowly, he let strength out of his clenched fist and reached his grips on Alex's shirt. Alex threw a step back, then took another step, putting distance between him for his final revelation. There's one letter, just one I didn't send you. That's 3 months ago. It's the first letter which Amanda begged you for help. She said she wanted to run away and ask you to save her as soon as possible to rescue you and her baby. That's the letter Alex threw away. Posing a cane, he wrote a two-word answer: be strong. The day after she read the letter from Alex, Mina hanged herself in the barn. Kai stood rooted to the spot, crestfallen. This left him momentarily defenseless. Alex shot his fist at Kai's solar plexus. Those feeble blow could hardly be called a punch. The pain inflicted might have been greater for Alex's own fist when claimed to perfect conditional muscles. What an idiot I was! Be strong? Such words might have meant something to somebody like you, but the burden of a weak person like mine of them, no, they could only break and crush her. Alex gave another tearful, self-disparaging smile and thrust his face toward Time. So hit me! I don't give a damn! Hit me all you want! Beat the hell out of me! But let me ask you this time, if I had sent her last letter to you, would you finally have answered that one? Would you be able to accept mine and all her weakness? Time did not know how to answer this question. Not only raised a clenched fist at Alex again. So ended the story of Time and Alex. Alex turned and walked away, but Time could not bring himself to call out to him. So he stood there, drained of all emotion, watched him go. Alex said, however, turned to face Time again, when he put enough distance between them, so that Time could barely make his voice. And tell you this much, Time, he shouted, and raise that boy of mine, make the man of the village. I may be too weak to say of us, but the father I'll do better. I'll make him happy. Time returned his words with a silent nod. Alex allowed the hint of the smile to show his badly swollen face. Then turned his heels once more and strode away. Time never saw Alex again. Every now and then, Time remembers Alex the miner as he proceeds on this endlessly long journey. When he thinks back of what himself was like in those days, wanting only to be strong in all things, the memory is a bitter one, but it had been the person he is today. The present day Time would not have rejected such human weakness. Now he accepts the fact sometimes, with pain smile, sometimes with genuine heartbreak, that everyone is weak. When he could begin his journey again, might not have had to die, but it's more than a hopeless dream. He meets them only once, and they are gone forever. The mortals, the humans, ones without eternal life. This is what makes them all more dear to him. This is what his breast burned for them. Aware now that he had failed to love human weakness, throughout all his battles and wanderings, Karen turns his steps towards Alex's old village. Alex Seville's is, of course, logs instead. Alex's sons are taking telegrams. They have brown skin. Brown skinned just are the ones in charge of really vegetables. Brown skinned old women teach girls how to weave floral decoration. Brown skinned children and those who are not brown play together in all innocence free of care. Perhaps this can comprise a tiny epilogue in the story of Alex, Time, and Mina. The graves of Alex and Mina lie side by side atop a low, windswept hill. Time picks flowers from the field and offers them a dim couple spraying before returning to the road. What is human strength after all? Time still does not know the answer to this question. And this is why again today his journey must go on. So much reading! Which one's next? Maybe it's this one? Ah, here we go. Oh, back to the gondola girl. Well, I'll pull off the gondola later, so if I see you. Alright, you wanted the bugs, right? Don't worry, I'm on it. Occasionally, it decreases the magic inflicted by magic to 0. That's pretty good. Depends how often that happens, though. Hello there. Been on a shop yet? In the place I work, Lynn's luxury palace. Not gonna be time. I just always created a stick lately, so I need a password into the main showroom. My palace trying to tell you their top listeners recommendation from the salon. Plus his brother is salon's owner, and he's one of our best customers, so forget the password. I'm sorry, sir. Running has offered up its regular customers. Set a password? Ah, since Hopeless invited you, please go ahead. Against the Innards. You? No. Oh, I see. Ooh. Yes, please. Bruiser ring and anger ring. And then our bruise ring for that too. Does that make me good? I wonder if I should get another bruiser ring and basically give him an Herculean ring too. No, I'm doing it. I think my bot isn't working. It's on. Weird. North Pit. Mana capsule? Phew! Art is a grueling pursuit. Down in the trenches, it's tough to tell whether or not you're proving. You want to get something to surface the pressure, that'll help you get the ball rolling. Hey, something new about crystal fragments from the crystal forest. Sure, I thought we'd bring one. Hmm. Okay. Oh. Save point. Weird. You good, huh? Better not catch you loitering. Hey, I can loiter all I want. Hey, wait, you're not. Huh? You're not my brother. I'm sorry, my sister will cause some trouble for you. But you're gonna get lost if you keep that up. Pretty weird when you got in England, didn't I? Uh-oh. Don't forget about me now you're here. Brother dear. Cry comes from behind as he waits for the post-time crowds. At first, Kant does not realize that the person is addressing him. He walks in and searching the room like, Cry comes again. What time is him? Brother dear, big brother! This is puzzling. He last visited the town 80 years ago. Nobody on here knows him. Wait, big brother! Don't go. It's possible this begins to take an eerie age. The voice was addressing his big brother could only belong to an old woman. But let his guard down, he turned slowly, just as he thought. It is an old woman. Dressed in a clothing of a young girl, and tiny old woman is looking straight at Kai with a bright smile on her face. I think you're the wrong person, he says, allows his discomfort to show. No, I don't, she says with a big shake of the head and an expanding smile. You're big rather kind. What? Strong kind? Did you forget me? Well, I mean, he can't place her. He has succeeded in doing so. He knows he has no such acquaintances in this time. He wonders if he had a chance to re-encounter someone he once met on the road. But no, he's sure he doesn't recognize her. Especially with all, why should this woman who looks old enough to his grandmother address him as big brother? Don't pretend you don't know who I am, Kime. You're so mean. Just loud enough that people in the crowd stop and stare at them. It's not just the fact she's shouting, of course. People always have to shout in order to be heard in these crowded street. That alone will not attract attention. Ghostbuster's voice is different from a normal adult yell. It's as an unrestrained cry of a little girl who throws her whole body into the scream. People turn in shocked expressions on the old woman, quickly avert their eyes. There's many on his back, understandable. The woman has stark white hair tied up in a copper ribbon, the dress is steam floor patterned on floppy sleeves of little girls. Many pass by at the old woman with a mix of sympathy and pity on their faces. Gradually, Kine begins to comprehend the situation. This old woman has simply lived too long. That's why the past slipped away in their memories and become real to her than the reality before her eyes. Middle-aged passerby taunts some kid's elbow. How are you? Just walk away. Don't get involved with her. You're a bit of trouble. It's true, says wife by side, nodding. The stranger here. So you don't know this old woman's senile. Can't ignore her. Just forget everything in 5 minutes. You're right. In fact, this woman knows Kine's name. The little girl, part of her mind, thinks of Kine as her big brother. But probably his distant memories. He spent no more than a few days here long ago, but knew very few people. Anyone who's left who still remembers him. Kine goes on standing before the old noisy village common kitchen. Try to be helpful and wants to get you snort the husband. Let them work around for themselves, that's why let's go. What should I proceed to do? Putting up her voice for her maximum shrillness, the old woman calls out to them as they walk in the house. Don't forget about me dying here. Now this is Kine's remembering makes a connection. The old one great slip of his recognition expression of joy. Do you remember any now? She cries. I'm Shushu. Remember? It's me, Shushu. He does remember her. The little girl we met in town 80 years ago. About 5, 6 old time. This precocious little thing whose lack of shyness and strangers came from her daughter being a daughter of an innkeeper. Somewhere along the way, she probably picked up a phrase she heard someone saying, using. And so whenever I guess would depart after a number of days at the end, instead of saying goodbye or thank you, they say a person would gain with a smile and cheer, don't forget me now, you here. Only now, when he is suddenly able to see the girl beneath the wrinkles, Kai must avert the tears from all over his face. What's wrong, my brother? He cannot bring himself to look directly at Shushu's vacant stare. 8 years have gone by. What can they talk about when a man who never ages meets a little girl from distant past who's aged too much? Let me through here, please. Sorry, let me through here. Voices briefly cried. The young man rushes forward, Shushu and Kai were standing. Great grandmother! How often do I have to ask you not to go out without telling me? From scolding all the women, he turns to Karen with an apologetic bow. Trying to be sorry she's been a bother to you. Getting old and getting senile. Hope you forgive her. Shushu, however, angrily presses it up with Tabasco. What are you talking about? Just playing with people are kind. What's wrong with that? Fears the young man asks. Me. The man turns aside eyes and Kime begins to hold edge again. Pian's smile Kime stops him. Kime knows that at times it can be sadder and more heartbreaking for a life to be prolonged than for it to be cut short. Sad and heartbreaking for it though life may be, however, most life trample on it. She can't seem to get through her head that she's old, even when I hold up the mirror to her. She asks, who's that old lady? The young man whose name is Kashash. Cash. Cash. Further explains the situation to Kime. She might forget she ate breakfast, but remembers from childhood it was clear as a bell. Kime nods in silent understanding. Cash and Kime sit in bench in the town plaza, watching Shushu pick flowers. She'd probably make her for her long lost big brother. But really, sir, do you have time for this? We're in a hurry somewhere. No, I'm fine. Don't worry. Thanks very much. Smells for the sign says, I haven't seen her this happy in ages. And when it seems convinced that great grandmother has a better kind of a person who resembles someone she knew as a child. Can't realize this. Yes, that Cash cannot and need not imagine the existence of a person who never ages. Her health has really deteriorated lately. Now she runs a fever, he wonders if it's going to be end. We prepare for the worst. And she springs right back. Such a joke that her mind is so far gone she's forgotten to die. Cash sees the young man in profile. Cash has a gentle smile on his face and speaks to his great grandmother. Without any little she used to hold him and play with him. Going up now, Cash was over his great grandmother like a parent watching his own child. Calls out to her, that's nice, great grandmother. I haven't seen you weave flowers together like that for a long time. It's quite an aggressive fistful of flowers, she answers. That's not true. I made a wreath for him yesterday. He says again, isn't that right, big brother? You wore your hair for me, didn't you? Kang cups his hands around his mouth and calls back to her. Certainly did. Smells so nice. Shushu's face becomes a mass of joyful wrinkles. Overcome with emotion, Cash bows his head. Kang asks Cash, are you the one who takes care of her? Uh-huh. Me and my Aunt Cynthia. How about your parents? Or even your grandparents? Are they still living? Cash shows and says, I'm the only other member of my family left alive. His grandparents both died in an epidemic 20 years ago. His father lost his life in the war that enveloped this area 10 years ago. His mother, Shushu's granddaughter, aged more rapidly than her mother, and the lamp of her life was snuffed out 5 years ago. So, my great grandmother has had to keep holding funerals over the years for her children and grandchildren. Right now, she's become the oldest person in town. Must be lonely living that way. I'm sure, answers Kine. Might even be a kindness of the gods to let people feel out mentally when they've lived too long. It's so sorry I've come to see it lately. You think she'd feel lonely to be left behind that way, but she's not lonely at all. To live long means you have lots of memories. Maybe it's not such a bad thing to live in the world of your memories during the last days of your life. Memories are nice, but that's all they are. Shushu stands up, her arms filled with flowers. But for a kind, can I make a flower for you right now? And if I left over, I'll make it for this other person too. Cam and Cash look at each other in bewildered smiles. Why are you smiling like that? Shushu asks. Friends now? She opens her wrinkled ring eyes, wide in surprise, gives the two men a joyful smile, collapses into a dress. Cash looks around for a doctor, but Cam grabs her arm and holds back, said, better stay with her. For any Cam who can never know what truly feels like age has been present for that very reason at countless deaths over the years. His experience tells him that Shushu will not recover this time. Shushu is lying on her back where she has fallen, her arm of flowers now spread over her chest. Her face wears a smile. Wait just a minute, big brother Cam. I'll make her agree for you right away. Her mind is still lingering on the memories of her past, but she said it's to the very end. Keep fighting, great grandmother. Don't let go. Cash clenched her hand, tearfully shouting encouragement, but she may not even realize it's her own great grandson. It's me, great grandmother. It's me, Cash. You forgot me, have you? I saved you last night. You know how I was then, didn't you? Cash appeals to her with all his might, but she's using a girlish smile on his lips. He's parting for that distant world. I'm going to be a father soon, great grandmother, remember? I told you last night. Simply has a baby inside. It's going to make you a great great grandmother. Your family's going to grow. Another person of your flesh and blood. Still smiling, she grabs one of the flowers on her chest with her trembling fingers. She thrusts it towards Cash, and in a voice no more than a whisper, she says, don't forget about me now. You hear? Cash doesn't understand. Indeed, do you know a little phrase she used to speak long before he was born? Kind puts his arm around Crash's shoulder and says, answer her. I know you mean, great grandmother. I won't forget you. I'll absolutely never forget you. How can I forget my own great grandmother? Don't forget me now, you hear? I won't forget me, great grandmother, believe me. I'll always remember you. Don't forget me now, you hear? She closes her eyes and lays her hand on the floor in the chest, as if groping there for something. She sends almost through trying to open the door where her memories are sealed. A soft breeze moves her. The flowers adorning her chest dance in the wind along with the memories. Surely those memories are it's the time of 80 years ago. Time snatches one petal dancing in the wind and closing it in his palm in his hand. She will never open her eyes again. She is left on a journey to a world where there's no past or present. The only ones she has left behind are time, who go on living forever, and Cash, who is about to welcome a new life into the world. Clinging to her corpse, Cash raises a tear-skinned face to time. Thanks so much, says kind to traveler. Thanks to you, my great grandmother are so happy to be picking flowers at the very end. No, it wasn't thanks to me, Kind says. He closes his fist on the petaled hands and says to Cash, I'm sure she had made a wreath. Should have given to your sweet new baby. Cash slyly cocks his head and mutters, I hope you're right. But then, smiling through his tears, he declares, I'm sure you are. But you promised you made her. Be good, and don't forget her. No, of course not. People go on living as long as they remain in someone's memory. Those words kind of begins to walk slowly away. Behind him, he hears Shushu's voice. So forget me now, big brother Kime. You hear? It's the innocence of a little girl years ago, ringing every clear, sweet and innocent, declaring farewell to the man who will travel life forever. Dang! That's why we had the treasure in. Yeah, agreed. Whoa! Hey, you guys, want to join our club? Club? Grown-ups aren't allowed usually, but if you insist, we can put you through an initiation trial. Sure. Alright, find our treasure, so bring it back here. Mine's a red balloon. There's something of the same color. Mine's a bottle of gondola. I put right next to something that's just like it. Think you can find it? Mine's a doll in a dress. Should have gone shopping down this road. Find them, bring them back here. Found a doll, wow! Oh, well, this is serious for you. Bingo, that's my balloon, nice work. Huh, find all the treasures. I guess you're supposed to join a club then. Mission for membership. Oh, there's some trash can over there. Pretty cool, huh? Don't be shy of it. Anti-Killalone. The hell is that? Grants immunity to Killalone. Weird. Steal everything from every house. Enter one final door. Oh. Go all the way back to the start. Thank you for fighting made for me. Here, you can have this. Thanks again. Here, me. You say thanks too. Fork, fork. Since this is the point near the place where I need to go, I'm going to go there instead. Alright, we're heading to, pardon me, we're heading to Ghost Town. Where are we? Ghosts in the Ghost Town.
Wow, that's an unusual color for a flower.
Whoa, no kidding. Girls like flowers. Hey, mind letting me have one? Ow!
Don't pick 'em!
Hey, you little brat. Next time, say that before you hit someone. You got that, kid?
Shut up, you old geezer.
Geezer? Old? Oh, I'm going home.
Did you plant these flowers? Nuh-uh. They're just flowers that grow around here. Mom says they're really rare. What are they called again? Tender flora. Yeah, what he said. Mom loves these flowers. They never wilt. She says they make people happy, too. Mom feels sorry for them since they're so pretty. And people just pick them whenever they want. You know, I bet there are lots of people out there who would pick a flower if they knew it could make them happy.
It's because they're growing here that makes you happy.
You're right. You know, if you leave them here, then they can make everyone happy. You're the only one who's ever said that. You must be a good person. Well, thank you. What's your name? I'm Cook, and this is my little brother, Mac. Cook and Mac. Gotcha. I'm Seth. Nice to meet you. Kime?
Kime, hey, snap out of it, buddy. Cut it out. We're pals now, right? Hey, you're giving me that look again. We were blooming. What? Back then. Back what?
Back then? Back when?
Uh-oh. Do the horses have wing ears?
Prisoners the Queen just released. Yes, this looks suspicious. What are you characters up to?
Hey, stay back! Watch out for the flowers! Please.
Flowers?
Hey, if you want to pick a fight, do it someplace else.
Hey, those are tender flora. You know, the ones that'll make you happy.
Oh, I've heard good things about them.
You're thinking about your girl, aren't you?
Yeah, if I bring her these flowers, getting her in the sack would be a snap. I am on the same wavelength with that guy. Hey, let me get some of that action.
Don't even go there, Jansen.
All right.
Hey, you can't have them!
What's with you, kid? Out of my way!
Cook, are you okay? Yeah.
Real mature there, picking on a kid. Uh-oh. Hey, fun.
Listen up, losers. The Numaran military has the right to seize anything that grows on Numaran soil, including those flowers.
It's just a bunch of flowers. It's silly to pick a fight over something so small. What's with you? Out of the way, kid. It's no big deal. I'm just gonna take 2 or 3.
No,
What's with you, kid? I can't hear you.
I said no.
Whoa.
I still can't hear you. Oh, how cute. Hey, check out the tough guy.
I'm not moving.
Hey!
That worked.
What the hell's got him so worked up?
Hey, we could use this kid as the official flower guard.
We've got quite a crew of strangers and brats here, eh?
Why don't all of you get lost? You're mucking up New Mara.
Get your hands off him!
Nice kick.
You idiots are the ones who should get lost! Your breath is so bad, it wilts the flowers! Cook?
Oh, not bad. I like that. Good choice of words. Very nice. Good. Loved it.
Hey, you little brat! That's not how you address a Numaran soldier. Just because you're a kid doesn't mean you can get away with stuff like that.
Oh boy.
I wonder how long your chivalry will last.
No.
Away!
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Wow.
Okay.
That was close.
Away!
I may be dead. I'm gonna take that as a retry. Okay. Let's try that again.
I wonder how long your chivalry will last. Okay. Okay.
That was close.
Okay.
What card? No!
Away!
Okay. Huh. The guy doesn't have any suggestions for this fight. Oh, I feel if I get rid of the worst guys, Maybe if I with the attack items it might help. So I'll try that. Because the horse guys do a lot of damage.
I wonder how long your chivalry will last.
Okay.
Oh wow, that does no damage. That does 0 damage. Yeah, that does no damage at all. I feel like it's actually doing better with attacking them normally. Yeah, that definitely didn't work. Like, I feel like I can't really do anything against this fight.
unusual.
I wonder how long your chivalry will last.
No!
Okay.
That was close.
Okay.
There we go. That's unnecessarily difficult.
I knew they weren't ordinary travelers. We'll find out who you really are one of these days. Don't you forget it!
Yeah, we'll remember whatever we want, stupid. Wow, you guys are all so strong.
Well, we've been doing this for a while.
These guys haven't lived as long as they have for nothing, you know.
We want to thank you somehow. Right, Mac? How about we bring him home?
Home?
Yeah, we don't have much, but we'd love it if you came to our house.
That sounds really fun. What's the plan, Kime?
Let's keep moving.
Oh, come on. It'll be fine to rest for just a little bit, won't it?
Yeah, Kime, what's a day or a week, month? Come on.
Please?
that settles it.
Why are you in such a rush? You got nothing but time. Guy.
Huh. To get to our house, take this path straight down until you see the ocean. Turn left there. House is one of the blue door. Can't miss it. Why was that so unnecessarily difficult? Huh.
Hey, Mom!
Mom, we're home.
Mom, we brought some guests.
Is she sick?
Looks like it.
Good afternoon.
Hey there.
These people are from Ura. They protected the Tender Flora from these stupid soldiers, didn't they?
The flowers.
Mom? What's wrong?
Mom?
The flowers. They've let me see you one more time.
No way.
The flowers. They brought us together.
Oh, Father.
Father?
What?
Father?
Liram, is that you?
Father.
I was not expecting her to be alive.
Liram!
Liram.
You survived.
Kime, your memories.
What is it? Why are you looking at me?
Gungora. Gungora was there.
Well, let's hope we find our evil McEvil person. I mean, he seemed pretty shitty, so I'm glad we find our evil McEvil person.
I've missed you so much.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't save you myself.
Is Mom?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since. Sarah. I have to find her. She doesn't even know you're alive.
I don't have much time. Cook. Mac. Come here. Listen, both of you. Kime here is my father. I know he looks very young, but he is your grandfather.
Dang. Time's a
The
granddaddy.
one I've told you so much about. Your dear, dear treasures. I've been able to hold on this long because you've
of them? Please.
Of course.
Father. There's something I've always wanted to tell you.
I know, Lirum. I know. Lirum!
Mom! Mom!
I'm glad. So very glad. I could see you once more.
Mom!
Lirum! No, don't go. I'll bring Sarah here, I swear. Hang on, Lirum.
Mom! Mom! Mom, no! No! Mom! Let go!
Dang. Well, I should say I was surprised she's still alive, but well. Excuse me? Why am I king guy? The hell?
Father, if only I had a fraction of your strength. There was still so much I needed to learn from you. I depended on your guidance even when you scolded me for my weakness. Father!
The hell? Okay, now this game's getting good. This game's getting good now.
What is this?
Also, what the hell is that? It's like a weird monster. Or just not monster, just not king.
Stay back!
Put enemies to sleep and ends the battle. Okay.
Better brace yourself. It's over. For Ura.
Level 25, Jesus Christ.
Chairman, you fought rather well. I'd expect nothing less of you.
You were watching. Why didn't you help me?
Well, I didn't expect a frail puppet like that to best someone of your blood. I sent it simply to test you.
Huh?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
What? That puppet was one of your pawns? Why would you do something like that to me?
Because I do not wish to see the throne restored.
Throne restored? Wait, Was the poison soup your doing? Chairman, answer me!
That face. Oh shit. That's a boss music.
I cannot trust Ura to the hands of an incompetent ruler!
Inquire 3 times.
Is that why you tried to kill me?
As long as a member of the royal family exists, dissidents will try to restore the monarchy. The royal bloodline must be extinguished.
See, that's what would
Just by
happen
being
if
alive,
the
you give those
monarchy
dissidents
win.
hope.
People would be like, hey, as long as some part of the monarchy's family tree fucking lives, people would want them back. I.e., that's what would happen. I don't think it would ever happen in the UK, but if it did, that's what would happen.
I do not wish to have the monarchy restored, Chairman. There is no reason to kill me.
I will not stand for incompetence. There is only one way to atone. You must die now.
Chairman, this is madness.
If you are made king, Ura will fall.
I see no other way than to fight. Forgive me, Chairman. Better brace yourself.
Our people want a republic.
Jesus Christ! I wasn't expecting Power Hit to do that much damage.
What have I done?
What have you
What
done?
happened?
Gongora!
Oh, I am too late.
He's dead? I had no choice. The chairman was trying to kill me.
I know. I know everything. All right, let's deal with this calmly, Your Majesty. Please, don't panic. Roxanne visited my manor earlier tonight. He spoke enthusiastically of his plans to prevent the restoration of the throne, to establish his own influence and such. To achieve those ends, he said the first thing that had to be done was to ensure Your Highness's death. I sensed peril, and although I am under house arrest, I escaped my incarceration and came as soon as I could.
Uh-huh.
But I was still too late. I would never have expected the chairman to try to kill you, even as deluded as he was.
Gongora.
Chairman Roxian died in an accident.
You always come when I'm in danger. You are the only one I can rely upon.
Yeah, but he's
Your
sus
Majesty,
too!
I believe your late father watches over you and sent me to your aid.
Father.
Oh, he's
Let us
an
go now.
even bastard.
I will handle everything. Your Highness will not be suspected.
Oh boy. Well, Random snake. Nom nom. Oh, God, the bastard! He transformed himself into a snake or something, or he sent the snake to him. Oh, that. I like this guy as an evil character. I like this evil McEvil person.
Drink this. It will calm you a bit.
Right. Oh.
I bet that was fucking poisoned or some shit.
I've killed a man.
Perhaps your memory is a bit muddled. It was an accident. Chairman Roxian passed away due to unfortunate circumstances.
But...
The chairman fell prey to a sudden illness. It was beyond the doctor's abilities to save him. Leave everything to me. I will announce the chairman's sad demise to the people. No one else will be hurt. No one will question your highness's integrity, and the chairman's good name shall be preserved. Consider this. If our nation lost both the chairman and your highness, it would plunge into chaos. If that were to happen, Gotza would undoubtedly take advantage of our weakness and invade.
Yes, Gotza would.
Remember, they have plotted against Kent and wore down Ura during the recent war. If Ura were to falter now, it would be an invitation for Gotza to invade.
What should I do?
There is only one thing your highness must do, and that is to protect Ura.
Me?
Yes, your highness. Like your father, you must lead your people with confidence and conviction. It is your solemn duty to overcome the incident that occurred today.
That is true. It is my duty. Gongora, will you stand by me?
Always, your highness.
If it weren't for you, Gongora, I don't know what I would do.
You sell yourself short. You are an able administrator, and you will one day be a fine king. Now then, today you must rest. Beginning tomorrow, you will be a very busy king.
So his plan, I think his plan is basically to get him on the throne because he's like shit and basically control him.
From this day forward, you are my servant. Give me a sign of your fealty.
Welcome back, Kaim.
I think I'm gonna be sick. If Gongora wiped out our memories, he must be up to something.
So he took our memories, instead of taking our lives. By taking away what was most precious to us, he destroyed our hearts and reduced us to empty shells. If he's willing to go that far, what he's after must be this world.
The world itself.
Yes.
Ridiculous. Me, you, Gongora. I remember two others. One of them is Sarah.
The other one is Ming, the 1,000-year-old queen who founded Numara.
Does she remember?
I don't know. When we were released, we only got a glimpse of her face.
I'm going to look for Sarah.
Any ideas where to start?
In my memories.
That is true. The way you feel about people is different from memories. Feelings of love become a huge sense of loss when your memories are sealed. Those you've loved remain in your heart. You'll be able to meet her again, I'm sure.
I hope so.
I've stumbled upon my daughter's death twice now. The first time she died, my heart was filled with despair. The second time she died, though, it wasn't despair that filled my heart. It was hope.
Hope?
If he won't die, I'll bury Gongora in so much pain he'll wish he was dead. We have all the time in the world. That's the hope that I live for. Liram helped me to live again.
Ah, they all lived happily ever after.
Kai, if the send-off tomorrow is too hard for you to bear...
No, I'll see Liram off. It's my duty as her father.
He's sus as well! Janssen is fucking sus. Everybody's fucking sus. Okay, now it's getting good. Okay, what the fuck is this guy? This is a funeral director? Excuse me. This is a weird fashion sense for a funeral director. I'm sorry. I get it, it's black, but this is... I'm not the one to talk about fashion sense. I'm definitely not. Like, if Reese were here, she would definitely talk about fashion sense. This is not right for a funeral director.
Miss Seth contacted me. I'm here to assist in sending Miss Liram off.
Where's Mom going?
She will return to Mother Ocean, who brought us to this land long ago.
Although I like his hat.
Even though her body goes to the sea, you will still have your spiritual bond with her.
Spiritual bonds?
Yes, your souls as mother and son will always be connected. Even though the body may have gone, these bonds are eternal.
Hey, my fellow. A lot has went down in this game. It's starting to get good now.
I'll need the family's assistance to give Miss Liram a proper farewell.
Took a bit.
What should we do?
It's nothing difficult. We'll need flowers to adorn Miss Liram and torches to light the send-off flame.
I understand. I'll get lots of flowers, so Mom will look extra pretty.
Then, if you would take care of the torches, please.
You all right?
Yeah, I want to do something too.
Certainly. I'll have you help me later. Well then, the first thing is to gather the flowers, please.
And I figured gathered about 10 white flowers as decorations for Miss Liram. Okay, that makes 1 out of 10. Oh god, we have to use flower pickup quests. So the guy doesn't really tell me where they are, so I'm just sort of having to guess. Okay, so I did this one. Oh. Ah, so you got flowers, which should be enough to send this familiar offer for your final journey.
All right,
Alright,
Mr.
Mr. Kai.
Time, please gather the branches for the torch.
It's weird after those emotional scenes we have to do this, but Why is one missing? I might need to Google where this is because I do not see it. Yeah, there's none that way. Yeah, I might have to Google. Wait, hold on, is that not it? There we go.
Everything is prepared for Miss Lyram's send-off. Let us begin. Everyone is waiting to give Miss Lyram a final farewell.
I don't see Mac around.
He said he had someplace to go, and then he ran off.
Are you worried?
Mac has a lot of guts. He'll be fine.
I'm your grandfather. You can call me Grandpa.
Even though you're younger than Mom?
Yeah.
I'll stick with Kaim. Saying Grandpa just doesn't feel right.
True.
Whoa. Look at that, Seth. Kaim's actually being nice. Huh.
Well, he is a grandfather with his grandchild.
Wow. I guess getting grandchildren can really change a guy.
I don't think it's quite like that.
I think I've got a pretty good guess where Mac went.
Where?
To get those flowers.
I see.
See, for us, we figured that as long as those flowers were blooming, Mom would stay healthy.
So you protected them?
Yeah. Mac and I, we both knew that Mom wasn't well. We wanted to stay together, even if it was just for a little longer. So we would pray to those flowers every day.
Cook!
Huh? The flowers.
I thought I could show them to Mom. But they've already wilted.
Those flowers. Wasn't it important to let them keep blooming naturally? Didn't your mother also say that? Well, wilting is something natural too.
I thought they would cheer her up. I never let anyone step on them.
Oh, you dummy. Did you think this would make Mom happy?
But these are Mom's favorite flowers.
And they were also there when I parted ways with Lyram's mother, your grandmother.
Huh?
The fact that your mother treasured these flowers was probably tied to memories of those times. I'm sure your mother would understand your feelings. And I can understand them too. You're a good person, Mac.
You're nice too, Kine.
I am?
Yep. I thought that about you just now.
Is that so?
Just now.
Go show them to Lyra, Mac.
Mom! I'm a little emotional about things like this, I guess.
Well, I don't handle these things too well either.
Mr. Kine, take hold of the ribbons, please. These ribbons are the only thing that tie us, the living, to Miss Lyra, the deceased. Miss Lyra must now begin her new journey. Our final duty is to sever our ties with her in the form of these ribbons. Please watch Mac. He shall give us the courage to sever these ties. That is his role. You shall cut your ties with Miss Lyra, while your undying love for her remains in your hearts.
Dang.
You said that even if we have to cut our ties, we still have our spiritual bonds, right?
Yes, those bonds are eternal. Now, let us send Miss Lyra off. Many ribbons from Miss Lyra have been passed to her father. When all of them have been severed, Miss Lyra shall begin her journey out into Mother Ocean. Mac, with the lit torch you carry, trace the movements of the wands the attendees are waving. Those movements will convey the attendees' wishes and parting words to your mother.
Leader right, Angler, left.
If you perform a move incorrectly, the attendees' good wishes will not be conveyed. If that happens, when you correctly trace the movements with your flame, then the attendees will sever the ribbons with their flames to represent their own connections and to make their unseen bonds eternal. When all of the ribbons are severed, Miss Lyra will start her journey. Are you ready, Mac?
I have a feeling this is going to be
It is
hard.
time, everyone. Let us sever our physical ties with Miss Lyra.
Ceremony holding a traditional method of seeing off the dead. Participants will light torches and using the burn for the ribbons the gondola is attached to. Mac, it'll be your job to light all the participants' torches. Nero is a good kind person to all. Now then, let's begin. After expressing their condolences, participants will move their torches forward. Move your torch to the right and bring your flame to the tip of the partner's torch. Yes, that's how you put them together. This motion serves to represent the rippling ocean. Be sure to adjust the position of your torch. Try touching the tip of your torch to the tip of your partner's torch, where the fire will surely catch. This time you'll move your torch to the left. This motion serves to represent the rustling forest. Next, you will raise your torch up. This upward motion serves to represent the endless sky. Now you will lower your torch towards the ground. This downward motion serves to represent the solid earth. The torch has been lit. Sounds like you're trying to goodbye to your mother. Stay strong, alright? You've got Cook with you. Your dog Dennis will use the torch around like this and light the torch of your partner. You need to pay attention to your partner as each Namaran will move his or her torch in a different direction. Since ancient times, each Namaran family has some particular customs for setting up the dead. You must be aware of that. If you're only able to light the torch for a time, you made 3 tries with it. Jack, Port Fingers, everyone here for says your feelings like to Miss Lurm. You have many participants waiting, however, so do try to light as smoothly as possible. As long as the buttons stay up on screen, it should be fine. My condolences for your loss. If you need anything, just ask. You don't need to be shy. I'm trying to do that. It's down, right? Oh, there we go. Leon extended her kindness to everyone. She helped my family and I a great deal too. You're the last one of my family, but still want to show how thankful I am. Leon was such a gentle person. I knew she was ill, but I never thought she'd clear so fast. Hang in there, alright? I spoke to Liam as a woman, but my coming will alert her someday. I'll miss her dearly, and I show her my smile one more time. Liam was a wonderful woman. I'm sure she had things pretty rough, but she was always so bright and cheerful. I see her off with a smile. Well done. That was some fine lighting. That's not a time to say my goodbyes. It's only if Liam were around. Such a GM, but she was so young. The sure mother was nothing to worry about when we see her off, alright? I got John returns the fire. I'm sure Liam will be overjoyed to see all of you kids are turning out. Not for my final words. was about to say, it's almost like a Viking funeral, except in the Viking funeral they set the boat alight. But instead of setting the boat alight, they just set the ribbons alight.
Mac, I thought you would have cried more.
Me too.
You know, you haven't cried since the funeral began.
It's so strange. I don't know why I can't cry.
You seem so calm. Kayum,
Was your mother happy?
she was happy. She had lots of friends. Her dad was a really great person. Even the queen cared about her and helped her out a lot. I'm sure she must have been happy.
Yeah, I think so too.
She always missed you, Kaim. And Grandma.
You don't cry anymore, do you, Kayum?
You're strong, Kaim. I heard from Mom that you are immortal and invincible. It's amazing. Not dying. It's really great.
Not
Is it?
necessarily.
Why not?
It means I see so many people that I care for pass on, like your mother.
You've seen it a lot?
Yeah, enough to lose count.
That's why you got so strong.
But it must hurt.
It does.
I want to grow up to be strong like you, Kaim. Even if it hurts. Even if it's tough. I won't cry. I'm gonna be strong.
Right.
Cook, check it out!
I'm back to life.
I just knew it. I just knew Mom heard our wish.
Do you still believe stuff like that?
Don't you think Mom would have done this? It's gotta be because of her the flowers are better. Mom is close, and she hears what we say. It must mean she's with us, Cook.
That's impossible.
Is it?
Hey, Kai, can't you get your memory back instantly? I mean, that would save a lot of time.
Oh, you are so stupid, Jansen. Are you for real?
You don't understand. I care too.
You don't say. What's wrong?
Look at this. Mac went out again, and here, read it.
I'm going to meet Mom in the Crimson Forest. I want to show her these flowers.
Crimson Forest.
Ah, kids.
It's supposed to be a place where you go to meet the souls of the dead. But the queen has forbidden anyone to go in there.
Oh, but he went anyway, huh? That little...
I'm gonna go look for him.
Wait, Cook. Wait. It's too dangerous. I'll go with you.
We'll go too.
What? We? No. Are you saying we? As in me?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Look it. You know, the queen says don't go in the forest. I think she's very wise. I don't think we should go to the forest. I'm gonna stay here and support the queen.
Would you quit whining?
No. Save me, oh my queen!
Shut up and get moving.
Oh, hey.
Let's go.
Man, I am so not rested. Gee whiz, another hike. Oh boy.
Oh boy. And yes, we have a new party member. We have a child. We have a literal child. Okay, so she's pure white mage. I'll give you max MP then. Ah, jump rest. Because the forest is right is west. Hurry, let's just show how much time. I mean, that's fine. Oh. Figured there would be a chest. Free heal? I might go back and buy some items actually. Smack okay. He didn't hurt himself. The strength in the over it isn't. And I didn't bring the answer. Come, let's go look for him. Storytime with James. Evening. Evening bell. I should not skip that. Rolling farmland spread out beneath him. Kine harvests vegetables, filling his hoe with deep concentration. Sky in this autumn evening is a deep crimson. Maybe we should call it a day, says a heavy-set woman who owns the farm. She drops an armload of vegetables into the basket. Kine nods and wipes the sweat from his brow. You're tremendous help, says the woman. How much you've done? Kine responds to her praise with a slight nod. Still can't remember where you came from? She asks. Afraid not. Well, the way you work, she says with an easy laugh. I don't care if you're from the moon. Seriously, Kine, what are you doing to harvest ends? I don't know yet. Haven't made up my mind. Plenty of work to do here, even in winter, she says. Fine if you want to stay on a while longer. Thank you, says Kine. She herself was a hard worker and a warm human being. That's not life that allows for luxuries, but going out into fields at dawn every day and ending work as the sun goes down softens the heart even as it toughens the body. As we prepare to leave the field, a small bell begins to ring. The hour is somewhat early for the church's evening bell. Kine glances down at the road at the base of the hill. A funeral procession advances slowly along the road. The mourner is surrounding a horse cart bearing a coffin. The woman sets her hoe on the ground, removes her headscarf, and clasps her hands together. Kine scans the hill to find all the other workers surrounding the farms are doing the same thing. Clasping their hands, bowing their heads, and closing their eyes in the direction of the passing funeral. Kine follows her example. The old man leading the funeral procession swings a little bell, and ringing echoes among the hills. The mourners pass in silence. The women in the black veils, men in black coats, head bowed. The children in the rear elbowed each other playfully, unaware of the meaning of death. When the funeral has passed, the woman raises her head and blinks her moistened eyes. The one who passed by is going home, she says. Home? Kim asks, somewhat startled. Home, to the soil, to the sky, to the sea, like all living things. Kine nods in silent recognition. How many deaths have he seen this endlessly long list of his? All these people leave this world of ours and we never see them again. In that sense, death is an infinitely sad event. If, however, we think in dying they go back to their homes somewhere, a certain comfort, even joy, comes to mingle with the sadness. But Kine, who can never grow old or die, can never go home. Lone scoops up a handful of earth and says with deep feeling, many lives have become a part of this soil. The tiny living things we can't see, the lives of withered grass. If you think about it that way, our vegetables are made for us by the lives of many others. I see. Can I ask you a favor, Kine? Of course. If I should die while you're working here, would you scatter some of my ashes on this field for me? A handful would do. Kine was at a loss for words. He forces a smile. Husband dead, children on their own, the woman lives by herself on the farm. Kine knows that he goes on working here, like it or not, he'll eventually have to watch over the woman's deathbed, if she were to die 100, 200 years from now. The church bell rings, signaling the ending of her workday. The woman clasps her hands before her as she did when the funeral passed. I've been allowed to come safely through one more day. Thus I give my heartfelt thanks. May tomorrow be another healthy day for me. Her voice in prayer resounds so forcefully in Kine's breast. This happens every time he hears the church's evening bell. The conviction overtakes him that he does not belong here. Ma'am, he says to the woman as the last chime resounds. Yes? When you say that the people give thanks for each day and pray for good fortune in the day to come because they know their lives will end, what's wrong, Kine? I believe in the village when the harvest is over. But why all of a sudden? What's happened? I have no right to live here, he says, ignoring her stupefaction. Is that a word? I feel that's not a word. Kine lifts the vegetable basket in both arms. He takes another good look at the setting sun. Where do you go, Kine, if you leave here? I don't know. Somewhere. Are you just going to keep wandering like this? I don't have any place to go home to, says Kine. Hoisting the bucket on his shoulder, he starts down the hill. His back glows red in the setting sun. Okay, that was a short one. I'm not used to so much reading. It's been a while since I've had to read so much.
You know war's a thankless job. Apparently not. Damn, they must be planning to invade Ura.
Uh-oh. Jansen? Why didn't you restock on items? Trying to find Canal Street, but... Oh, this is Canal Street. More story time. Portraitist of the Dead. She writes us morning clothes with her. That way, she can get a portrait as soon as her breath comes in. And so it is today. Having slept with her morning dress in the shed and up here, she boards the downstream ferry. Her hands are full. One holds the case of her painting tools, the other garment bag for her morning dress. She had heard a rich man that lies dying in town 20 kilometers downstream. Her name is Rosa. Where's Cecil? It's racing against time, she says with a grim smile. Let's start now as soon as possible, before the face changes. Changes how? It's hard to say. It's a deeply strange Rosa's smile. But I know when I see it. The person's come from this side to the other side. What's going on? I can't paint them. Rosa, professional portraitist of the dead. The custom of preserving death masks is now widely practiced in this area. Families too poor to hire an artist to off the face of the newly deceased would die and strip the loved one's deathbed expression on cloth pressed to give the dying face. Some families make death much plaster. The wealthiest families can afford to hire a professional like Rosa, so lurking in the background of an individual death can be a fire of disputes. I've heard families quarreling over the inheritance behind my back, even if I sit there sketching a dead person. The widow presented my portrait of her husband to the court to prove that he had poison. Another time, some loan sharpened it until the moment the man died and she crept right into the house. My husband tried to spit in his wife's face as soon as the ghost. Apparently, she remained faithful to him for years. Doesn't tell the story about her package. She feels no emotion at all. This, she says, is indispensable coming out of son, the portraitist of the dead. Yes, it would be your suggestion to get your precious boy with the you family members right there. I'm kind of brief. Otherwise, there's no way you can just get portrait. If you can't emotional, otherwise, I have to distract up the emotions of other people in the house. Kind of responds in silent nod. The legend for one of the same important same boat is at the same table at the cafe on the deck. In a few minutes of passage, just sort of continuing her stories. That's all the time we can see the of nihilism lurking in their beautiful features. There's more respectful artists despise painters like me. Why is that? I'll have them accuse us of making a living with people's deaths. You'll hire half of us not being moved by what we do. I mean, I see their point. The emotions are what give variety to all arts, whether it's painting, sculpture, music, or literature. We don't have emotions like that. We're craftsmen. This speaks about a hint of either self-mockery or pride. Or just it's just going to see the obvious in an obvious way. Kind of takes us into this dry whiskey. And Rosa drinks for a rose petal tea. The boat makes its leisurely way downstream. Season is spring. Birds high with snow melt and white water birds have settled on the surface. Strange, Rosa says with a giggle. If I saw you, but I must be one man from the same profession. That's why I took the initiative to speak with you. Guy kind gives her a straight smile. No, nothing of painting with very certain or something of his appearance would cause him to be mistaken for an artist. It would be, however, that the profile of this man drinking whiskey alone in the afternoon. Rosa has recognized the hue of nihilism like her own. And I sure to see the shadow of the other side playing fast as time is back. Until a few days ago, Kyle was on the battlefield. There he witnessed the killing of many enemies and many eyes, but he was unmoved by any of it. Such usefulness had long since vanished from him. Though outwardly unchanged, Kyle has lived through several centuries. Person says she is in their mid-40s and her 10th year becoming a portrait of the dead. Probably was in the beginning of her career. You wouldn't mind, she has. I have a few more things I'd like to discuss with you. Kind of uncertainty compliance, Russell Franklin, because her first favorite smile of the day. Portraitists of the dead are never present when the subject is dying. The very fact that such a professional is called means that the person's death is imminent. So there is a state of present ill open, even defilement. But I remember a friend who's been beside at the bedside dares to approach the subject quietly in the room. Remember time called Peter? The answer, whether too soon for that, or think you're right, is never in guarded tones. Then you're just in the family by the church, the fortress never enters by his front door. Rather, he or she comes right to the back, shows a room where sun cannot penetrate it. There the painter changes in the morning clothes and waits for the announcement of the death. It's really quiet, knock on the door is followed by someone to appear. And the painter dressed in the morning sets to work. Not all deaths occur together in lifetimes, of course. Also, often the painter must suspect to be a small who died young of illness or accident. Because that emergency art sketch which radiates delicacy. The vastity of one needs to just cross the border dividing life from death. One of the only moments where justice between this world to the other world. The representatives of the family is an oil painting done from sketch. Floors of these sketches involve beautiful authentic portrait of the dead. Let me highlight that spread around when someone has just died. What if it? Just a flow of time has stopped. The time is held in the very air. Something only leads to us to do that forever. You know, the time all this way, all this being the face of a dead person. We're just little by little, some big white page in the sketchbook. Johnson Murphy sketchbook. See, instead of drawing the face of the dead, this is 2 years for. Many faces are peaceful, but others are full of agony, often exception possess mysterious presence. They differ unmistakably with faces from sleep. Neither, however, treated it dead, the same as if they might open their eyes at any moment, or just as if they crumble into ash. They hover, men and women alike, on the very brink of death. That's what the play is called, Studia. Studia of the fabulous, begun making its preparations for its funeral. The games are one of us by a few moments following death itself. I do start sketching as efficiently and expeditionally as possible. With a painful smile, Rose adds, thanks to family though, that makes me a cold habit for them. Kind turns to sketchbook and says nothing. And then the teller is seen on the battlefield. There are no in the word. I don't want to deaf soldier. Busy shedding tears instead of doing that figure how to do. You end up being one of those horses who travel the other world. Last sketch in the book is finished. It's a young girl. The general outlines in her hair are sketched in, nothing more. Hannah's questioning Aunt Rosa. My daughter, he says softly. But why? Portrait painter of the dead is full of charity in the profession, and she's able to paint a member of her own family. Which only makes sense. I mean, how self-serving is it if you can only be coldly objective towards the death of a stranger, but not toward a member of your own family? Her daughter died 2 years ago. The girl's 3 short years of life brought to a sudden end of bad flu that was making the rounds. Nestling her hands almost until the moment she died, Rosa says. As in tears, calling on the infant pleading for her to come back to me, not to die. After the doctor looked at her with a shake of his drooping head, though, Rosa released her daughter's hands and opened her sketchbook. Wiping her tears, she picked up her pencil and tried to sketch her daughter's face. But I couldn't do it. Tears coming out of me, my heart so watched them. Something couldn't work. Hands were just gazing up at the sketch again. Some areas of the white paper are waving. Perhaps her Rosa's tears would fall. I guess I'm not qualified to be a portrait of the dead. This was smiled once again at River. Still, if I did choose one word unfortunately bind, this would be it. The book gives us the last of some steam horn. Frightened birds of the river leap into the air with a great mass. Time closes the sketchbook and returns with Rosa. He gets out his complimenting her the excellence of the drawing, but chooses silence instead. Such praise he feels can be a sign of disrespect for her work. Rosa herself and her former dead daughter. I'm sorry. He stands up here at the time once again. Really though, you look like a member of my profession. Ken gives her a straight style shake from the head. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. She responded to him for Probably won't mind me saying this either, but please call me fairly a portrait of the dead. I won't need one, Time says. I have no family. No family? Well then, when your own time comes, a little chuckle, grizzlied, her right hand grasps the case with the paint in its place, her left garment bag with her morning clothes. Unfortunately, time will never need her services. You know, I cannot go to the other world just yet. On the long road of life, how many deaths must they encounter? Steam horn blasts again, but gradually lowers its speed and edges towards the riverbank. The landing draws closer. When it hits the boat, its journey will begin again. If a long journey, this battlefield lies far beyond the mountains. That tower in the distance. There's one more thing we can do, and then I'm actually going to end the session here. Hello, would you like to try to test computer? Huh? You know what cubic music is? Wow, I can't believe it. It's so much fun too. This is a special cubic, you see? You can get it. It's the most beautiful sign. The very secret right relative because the cubic will real happy surprises. Hey, cubic music card to play. It's your first time though, so I'm gonna be on the start. Give it a shot. That's the spirit. So I'm gonna let you try. CEGC. Ready to test on me, Charles? C E G C. Congratulations, this is the first play. This first word play. Give this. See you there. Come and get the play. Alright, I'm gonna find a save point. We'll actually end it here because we're coming up to the next dungeon. So I should be back on Monday, all being well. I am going to take an autumn break, but that won't be until near the end of September, so. Yeah,